Hello everyone, welcome back to Stoneblock 3. So, I'm getting a Silk Touch book because... oh, by the way, if you didn't know, if you enchant the exchanging gadget, I think there's a 100% chance that you always get a Silk Touch. Can I do this? Okay, it doesn't say if you... yeah. But, yeah, 100% chance. So, that's a way of getting Silk Touch, if you didn't know. But I needed one of these because I am going to try and make myself a Silk Touch card, and we're going to do some stuff with that today. There it is, Silk Touch upgrade. So I'm doing this purely for... Does Blue Ice even need Silk Touch? Ice. Let's do some packed ice. Wait. I think Blue Ice does need Silk Touch. Am I right? Am I right in thinking? If we lob this down. You do need a Silk Touch. Brilliant. I wasted a bunch of ice there, but it's fine. We can make more. Wait a minute. Wow, ice has got EMC, and so does packed ice. Wait. Ow. Oh, I've got blue ice in there already. Excellent. Fine. We are just gonna... yeah, that's a point. If I do ice, take one of these out. And what about dried ice? Dry ice, that one there. Does not have. Okay, that's fine. We need a power orb. I'm gonna set up a fully automated thing for power for the reactors that I'm gonna set up. One here and one here. I think that will look kind of good. So I know it's 4 tall. I've already got them on autocraft, by the way. That's why I haven't said anything else about them. But they are 4 tall. They should only need 1 importer. It's not an importer, it's an exporter. My bad. But that will mean that we've got a ridiculous amount of power. Because I think they give nearly 0.5 mil each. So we'll have basically 1 million. Because the nearly stuff comes from this. And that will make it 1 million. But yeah, if I have a look for reactor, none quite yet, but that's because this thing is just chugging away. Let's have a look at, which one is it? It's this one. Yeah, that's just going to take its time. It needs 200 nitro crystals. Flipping heck. Needs rather a lot of those. It's already got the blazing. Does it? Never mind. It stopped at blazing. I'm trying to make 72. Strange. Anyway, that's being upgraded right now. Because it's already got 20 of these niotics. So, by the time these are finished, I would like to have everything already set up. So, what we can do... There is a cable right there, so if we get... exporter. Only need 1 for each side. You can hear it super quick. It's awesome. Do 1 there. Also do 1 there. Get our wrench out. We can wrench this one so it's pointing up. Wrench this one so it's pointing up. Don't actually need this Silk Touch upgrade. Brilliant. It's just what happens, right? So this one here should export the dry ice. So what just happened there? I didn't want you to go up there. How did I make it go up there? That's not what I wanted. I wanted it down here. There we go. That's where I wanted it to be. Right, anyway, so this one needs... Oh, I need another orb. Maybe I'll put another orb back here. Yeah, that might be a plan. I'll expand this room out slightly and have one more orb. Here we go. I've got myself a little dry ice setup, I suppose. So again, I've got my cobble gen tier 4. That's going into this to make some dry ice. Or, no, blue ice. The blue ice goes in here thanks to XNet. XNet has got a thing saying only insert, well, you can have a maximum of 2 in there. And it's just pulling the blue ice. So that's pulling the blue ice out of there. When it's got 2, it will, there you go, zap it, because I've got 1 nitro rod right up there. Good old rod. And yeah, that's just imported into our system. It's quite slow. Ice. I've got 7 so far. Now, I can speed that up a little bit. Just by doing this. And then whenever this one gets... What I could do is upgrade this to a diamond one. These don't have... Nah, surely they don't. Cobble. Gen. Yeah, they don't have EMC. Otherwise, I would chuck them in there for EMC. So this is a bit of a power upgrade episode. Right here, all we need is the uranite. Uranite, which we are making plenty of. And the reason I'm only doing uranite is because I want to get chickens in here. So we need a redstone and a coal chicken. Do we even need that? I think, do you know what? We could just export them here. Redstone. Coal. And what's the other bit? Ice. Let's get some dry ice in there as well. This thing at the back might not be quick enough, so I might have to go and quickly upgrade that to be a diamond. The diamond here, because a little bit better in it. Okay, we got that upgraded, but I can boost it by doing that. That will keep us fed with the blue ice for just a little while, a smidge. In fact, we probably don't need any more for the rest of the playthrough. I hope, at least. How are we doing on the reactor? Which one is it? It's this one. Ah, it's getting there. Sweet. I did nick a couple of rods out of good old rod out of our setup, which is down there. But I don't think I needed all of the rods that I had down there. Good old rod. So, yeah, all good. Right, what else do I need? I need a bucket of water. 2 buckets of water, because I need 1 for each of these. And don't need a crafting card or anything in here. It's just these things. I'll probably need speed upgrades. There we go. We are done on that. So let's have a look. Ooh. Reactor. Perfect. Ah, I need a block right here. Let's use a little bit of cobble, because why not? This is going to be covered up anyway. And as soon as it forms, I'm going to lob a bucket of water in there. You don't need to constantly fill this with water, just so you know. If you lob that in, and now I need a plug. Flux plug. The flux block has got... Ah, okay. So we can... Let's just do the other one whilst we're here. Now, this is power that's not going anywhere. I'm going to make it so... when... This reactor will stop when it's full. And start when it has less than 70% energy. So I'm going to do that on both. So both of these are going to basically get all the way up to the top and then just stop. And then what we'll do is... Yeah, we need 2 flux plugs, but we can EMC the flux plugs, right? So, right, now we're in here. I am just going to stick the 2 plugs down and set them to our network, I suppose. There we go. We don't have any, like, power storage right now, but that is power sorted for us. Power and power. And these are full up. Perfect. I think these will only kick in if we're using more power than this thing can produce, which is interesting. Right. I don't know why I wanted to get more power. It's because we did uranium. We did the radioactive-y stuff last episode. This episode, I do want to make a couple of these. I kind of want to figure out how many of these I'm going to need. Let's have a look. Okay, what do we need these ingots for? We need the ingots for this thing. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 8 of these. Or flipping heck. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 11 infinity catalysts. So we need 11 of these. Per. So we need 88? 88. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Yeah, that's why I've marked that one off, because I thought it'd be a pain. Excellent. Okay, well, we've got the uranite one now. I think I might start setting these up. Right, anyway. What we'll do is 45 uranite. Change that to 45 set. And then we can have a crafter on one of those compressors, or whatever they're called. Singularity compressor thingies. Ah, I'm going to need to make a singularity compressor though, aren't I? So, one of these. Interesting. Right, we need a bunch of those, yeah, all of that stuff. Right, let me grab all of this, and we'll set up our first neutronium compressor. Yeah, neutronium. And there we go, we should have everything just for the single compressor for now. Because we'll probably need to set up a few of these. Don't think this yeah, it doesn't require a like power or anything. It doesn't require power. Let's just zip back behind it, and I'm going to put an importer right on the bottom. Why am I putting it on the bottom? I just put it at the back here. And then the last thing is a crafter, which we have a couple of. EMC myself a few more cables. Oh, I've got it on me. Sorry, there it is. Oh, I had it. There we go. So, uranium singularity. Singularity. 88. That is going to start, and we are pretty much done with that one. It's actually pretty quick. I kind of thought that this would take a while, but it's not that bad. It looks pretty quick to me. So there's the singularity. Uranium singularity. They're coming in. Nice and easy. So that's that one knocked off. What's the next one we should do? I know a load of people say that this one's the hardest to do, and I think it looks like the hardest, to be fair. Because we need a lot of this industrial hemp. I'm kind of thinking why times 1 speed. What's a good multiplier? It says rich soil. 1 times. Dirt is 1 times. I think rich soil looked pretty good. Or was it rich farmland? Rich farmland. Rich... How the heck do you make rich farmland? So I made some rich soil, and we don't actually need it, so I'm just going to cut that bit out, how I made it, because you don't need it whatsoever. This is me from the future, by the way, so I kind of know what I was trying to do. Anyway, let's ignore that. Right. So that's kind of heading towards making this. Oh, poo, I didn't think about that. You also need treated wood. Which means we need to set up some way of getting creosote oil. Creosote oil. Creosote. How do I expand this? Control... No, Alt-click. So there's the one from thermal, which doesn't look like you can get, but there's the one from immersive engineering, which looks like you can get. Now you can get a little bit from a pyrolyzer. Or you can make a coke oven. I think pyrolyzer is probably going to be easier. Yeah, you know what? I think pyrolyzer is easier, so let's do that. Let's make ourselves a pyrolyzer. And there is the pyrolyzer. The reason I'm getting a pyrolyzer is because... Where is it? There it is, component. So I can just pull one of those out of the system right there. So then all we need is the thing that makes it go quicker. I can't remember what that one's called. At thermal. I'll know if I see it. It's this one. Flux amplifier. Lob one of those in. This has got does not have EMC. Okay. Electrum plates don't have EMC either. I've got Electrum. Electrum. I don't have Electrum. So that's gold and silver. Should probably swap these round. I placed this one down. But I think it's worth sticking this one there. This one here. Electrum ingots. Only need a little bit because we can learn it. Where am I getting all those levels from? Weird. Right, there you go. There's the Electrum plates. Oh, no, you know what I need? I need more of those. Electrum. There you go. So I'm going to make 3 of the speedy uppy things. That's the official name. Flux linkage amplifier is the name that no one calls it, by the way. It's a speedy uppy thingy. Those chickens are so close to me now. I really need to sort those out. I might just turn them off. But yeah, we're going to use these. Flux linkage amplifier, pyrolyzer. Might get a couple of these. Did I teach this already? I think I did. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Well, we can teach the lead. What is it? Lead thingy. This thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab the one in the middle. Redstone reception coil 1 and 2. And there we go. Now what we need is an importer and an exporter. And a tank and a way of getting the buckets and so on and so on. So, yes, I need to figure that one out. I probably should not do it back here. But I might do it back here because I'm very lazy with this, so... Wow, this thing is rapid now that I've like all set it up and everything. Before I go over that, let's have a look over here. So I added this advanced demagnetization coil thing. So this just makes it so my magnet doesn't affect anything in this area, including the chickens. Which is super nice, because I was over here and the chickens would die, and then I would pick up all of their stuff. You saw it in the past couple of clips. But anyway, this thing here, I just need to stick importer on there. and lob those in my system. We should probably have a drawer for these two, but eh. What do we use tar for? Sterling dynamo. We can make a block of tar. Not sure a block of tar is used for anything, you know. Excellent. Tar is used for nothing whatsoever. Although, it kind of looks like a... Let's make one. Let's have a look. See what it looks like. Does it just look like tarmac? So you could use this for a couple of builds. If you've got like an airport or something, that would be kind of a cool thing. Maybe that's what it was meant for. Like, just a tarmac block, which makes sense. We were also getting the coal coke. What's it called? It's just called coke, isn't it? Coke. Yeah. There you go. That's from thermal. This does make us the other version of creosote, though. The immersive version, so that's pretty good. Because we can use that with a bucket, like we're doing here with the lava. Where's the bucket gone? Has this thing gone down? It has gone down. Bucket. Weird. That is super strange. You know what must have happened? For some reason, it put a full bucket in the output slot. Odd. Maybe it was when I was upgrading or something that happened. But this is now getting us our lava back to a good situation because it's a bit dire right now. Oh well, that's going to go up easy enough. This thing's making us creosote. We need the creosote for some recipes. I may set up a thing over here to make like the buckets of creosote, because that's what you need for the recipe for the treated wood. Let me do that one sec. There we go. That's super simple as well, what we've got right here. We could use this for getting everything in buckets. Like right here we've got... Have I already set one of these up somewhere? I'm forgetting where I've put stuff. There's a right mess back here, innit? I must have set one of these up already, because how are we getting the lava buckets and stuff? Anyway, what we've got is importer on the bottom of this basic fluid tank. We've got whitelist for creosote oil. We've got this thing which is sending a bucket and a bucket of creosote oil. The creosote oil goes in the liquid area, the bucket goes in the input, and that's making us some buckets of creosote. I can show you actually. There you go. You didn't even see it because it just chucked it in there super quick. So, this means we can set the recipe up for treated wood. Treated wood. Treated planks. Sorry, it's not wood. Treated planks. And then we can also set the recipe up for the slabs. Oh wait, where are we going? I was like, where's all our crafters? They're over here. Let's lob them in like that. And then now we can request... How many of these do we need? 720. And each one of these has one of these. So it's just 720 of those. Of course, the industrial hemp is going to be the big one right here. But treated 720. That's just for one. So that's going to take time. Also, what's our bucket situation look like? I think it does just do one at a time, which is good. Because otherwise, that would be a pain. And there you go, 720. How many did we need for this? Uranite. So, 88. So we need 720 times 88. 63,360 all together. So if I do minus 7 to... that. Okay. Treated... Unless I've done this wrong. Did my maths work out there? 62,640. Kind of thought that would be the case, and we're also out of the creosote, but that's a lot of buckets we need right there. I decided we need some room for this, so I am going to make a big room. Redstone ignored. That's actually quite slow. Slower than I thought. Oh, because I haven't infused it. Ah, we should make an infuser at some point. But yeah, this is going to clear out a 25 by 25 by 25. I hope. Wait, not 25 up. It's like 10 up or something. Ah, I forgot how slow these things are when they're not infused. It's still cool to watch though, right? It's doing them like one at a time. Like do 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 do. Don't leave your thing that is making a giant dark room unattended and go and sort out other things. Otherwise you'll have to fight off a bunch of mobs like I just did. So a couple of feral flare lanterns. They're in place now, so we don't have to worry about those anymore. Hopefully these will despawn. Okay, there we go, and despawned. Cool. So we got a big square box, and this is where we're going to do all of our planting. I think we're going to do planting in here. I'm going to do a create farm, I think. It's probably the best idea. Saying that, I'm not exactly sure if Starbunkles would be able to handle industrial hemp, because it's like a 2-tool block thing, right? So the plan is I'm going to maybe make this entire room industrial hemp. And then in the middle we'll have our classic windmill setup thingy that we do in every single series. And that'll just go around it and knock them all off. Job done. Maybe in the corners, because that's like a circular thing, right? So maybe in the corners we don't have that. We have the pyrolyzers. That might be a thing that we end up doing. And maybe we even do the coal chickens. And that way this is like completely separate to everything. And instead of... Oh, and some crafters. I like that idea. So we have some crafters over here as well. That way this thing is producing not balloons, but this thing is producing balloon singularities. And it would just output balloon singularities when it's got everything it needs. Because if you look at it, a balloon is industrial hemp, a stick, some coal, another stick, so industrial hemp, stick, coal, and some planks, and some creosote, but creosote comes from the coal, right? So there's not actually that much when it comes to the balloons, and you get 2 per. Ah, I just made, yeah, far too many of those. But yeah, that could be it. That could be what we do. We put the pyrolyzer, 2 pyrolyzer setups maybe, and then maybe some hopper botany pots or something for trees. I'm wondering now if we do... How many farms do you reckon we could fit in here? Because we could do 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do 4 farms. 2 of them being trees. That's too much trees there. We've got a wood chicken. Let's just use the chicken. And that will get us the planks we need. And it will get us the sticks. Right? So we can have like wood chicken, the coal chicken over here. Maybe we just do it on the 2 then. So coal chicken making us the creosote. And we'll have like a bunch of pyrolyzers. We have the wood chicken over here, the oak log chicken, creating us the sticks and the planks. And then maybe this side is where we do all of the crafting. I like that idea. Okay, right, let's mark everything out that we're going to need. So I'm gonna try and make like 8 of these, and I brought this up here because I thought it'd be funny. Look how quick it's going. Donk, donk. I'm just using a cogwheel on our crafter setup because we have enough apparently, enough of the stress or whatever it's called. There we go. We got. Oh, I love when it's got like the little band on it. It's pretty cool. I also set up some of these travel anchors in more places, so now we can get over here to get to this. Oh, what are they called? Redstone reception coil? Flux coil. Oh yeah, they've changed the name. 32 of these, even though that's way more than we're going to need. There you go, that'll do us. Okay, this is the swing that we've got on this. So in the corners, we got quite a bit of room. But this is the plan. We've got a diamond chest right there. And we're going to have some of those harvesters on top. I'm just trying to like map out the area we're going to need. And then when it gets to here, it will dump everything off. And we'll put like, I don't know, something out here, like a chest or something. That will dump everything out. That will go into making the stuff that we need. And this thing does push you, by the way. It's pretty good. And that's going to be our simple farm. Because, as I said, it's 2 blocks tall, right? So we've got like the... In fact, we don't even need that soil. We'll just use regular soil. We might need to put some water blocks in certain places. In fact, there's probably like some things we can do to make these things grow quicker. Is reliquary in this? It is not. Okay, well, we'll have to find some more things to accelerate growth, which is fine. Might turn this one off, just for now. There we go. So, all I need now is to put the harvesters on the front, and that's done, other than the fact that we need to go around and put all of the industrial hemp. Although we've got... How have we only got that many industrial hemp? I swear we should have more than that. Let's fly over and have a look. Yeah, we've only got that much. Interesting. There's the storage upgrade. 1.8. That's how many we've got right now. But I am going to take all of the seeds. But before we do that, I need to make every single one of the harvesters. So that's a ton of alloy, ton of iron sheets, loads of andesite casing. Might be worth doing this as well. We can do a deployer. Here you go, here's my simple setup for making andesite casings. So you use a chopping board to strip the logs, and then you lob them on to this thing. I put a bunch of I had a bunch of andesite alloy in there. Done. There we go. I've got 2 left. So this has just got a pipe upgrade, exclude the stripped oak. That is going in there. So we've got a load of this alloy now. What else do we need to do? I think we need a bunch of iron sheets. So all I need to do there is iron. And they're going to get bonked. Okay, I spent a little while on this. And we don't need this. Don't you know? Don't need any of this. Oh my god, this takes ages. Super glue? What? Okay. Yep, this can all go. I didn't realise that these harvest thingies... I forgot about these, to be fair. What are they called? The rings of green growth or whatever. This thing. Harvest goddess band? This thing? It actually just harvests these for us. So what I've done is... If I go underneath... I've set up some vacuumulators, and they've got pipes added to them, and all those pipes go all the way into this one drawer. In fact, I need some netherite upgrades. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all we need to do... before I do anything as well, I'm going to get some demagnet. More of these things. I'm going to put one on each. There we go. So I'm going to put one of these on each of those. I actually don't know the range. I might need to up the range on all of these, which would be a bit of a pain, but it is fine. Oh, poop. How do I get that one? Maybe I'll go up and put it on top. It breaks them. Oh, blimey. I'm going to have to end the episode soon because, yeah, it's getting to that time. Right, let's give this one more go. Oh, I didn't put the magnet thing down. Let me just do that quick. Oh, poop. How do I get to this now? What? Is that a thing? I think it might do it just whenever you turn them on. Also, why am I picking them up? I'm still picking them up. That's weird. Okay, before I turn the rest of them on. Ooh, that's a point. Let me just plant all of these back down. And I'll go bump the other ones up. Right, there we go. All of these have now got a netherite pipe upgrade as well. So the ultimate pipe upgrade. That's getting us a decent amount of this industrial hemp. Beautiful. I might actually set up all of the pyrolyzers in here, in fact. So this is just underneath. Also, I can plant all of these back down. I forgot. I went around and I activated all of these after I'd already, like, planted all of the thingies down. And then I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I should have planted them down after. So I can do that now. And there it is. There is my probably ridiculously laggy farm. But it works, right? This all works. I might enclose this somehow. Yeah, I'm sure I can figure out a way of just enclosing this up. But that is getting us a bunch of hemp. There it is. Industrial hemp fiber. So we can use this. Oh, we can make string out of it, but nah. We can use this to make the tough fabric, which then we use to make the balloons. So now all we need is some treated wood, like some way of making the treated wood, make some sticks, do everything together, and make some torches as well. Craft them all up, chuck them in a singularity maker thingy, and then we're good, we're golden. And that is where I'm going to leave it for today. So, thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.